So I'm just gonna go ahead and say the Funko app really sucks right now. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It is now Sunday and we're pretty much at the end of the week. Drop a comment down below, how was your weekend this time around? Now today we're going to be discussing a lot of the issues currently going on with the Funko app and why it sucks so much. I've gotten a lot of video requests for this specific topic. I've been going through the issues myself as well, so I figured why not, let's talk about it. Now if you guys want to help more people see this video and hopefully maybe even Funko see this video so they can work on the app and fix it a little bit faster so we don't have to deal with this, make sure to leave a like and share this video. Very quickly though, we do have our question of the day, and that is, name a Funko Pop in your collection that has some kind of vehicle or ride. And I'm going to go with Wolverine on motorcycle. So I do believe roughly 2 weeks ago is when Funko actually put out their website updates and their app updates, basically overnight. They took a couple hours throughout the night and then you could update everything. Now so far with Funko's website, we ran into the issue where a lot of people couldn't actually reset their accounts and they weren't actually receiving the emails. I saw someone actually, they clicked it so many times that maybe like 2 days later, they got a spam of like 50 emails. And obviously by the time they got those emails, they were no longer good, so they had to repeat the process. So I think that was one of the biggest issues with their website portion, was the fact that people couldn't access their accounts for a while. And to this day, I think people are still struggling with that, and if you are, drop a comment down below. Now, some other things Funko did change on the website was, for example, they added a 2-step authenticator, which is actually pretty good. It's kind of to try to help with bot prevention, and I think now at this point, you do actually have to log into your account, or be logged in, excuse me, to be able to purchase items on their website. Yeah, so going over something from their recent blog announcement about all these updates, this is what they stated. Sign in and verify your account to be able to purchase exclusive and select products. You may be added to a queue during checkout to help with on-site volume for a smoother experience. Now recently we actually got to test the website on a big anime drop, and that was Goldie Roger. Now that drop either went very smoothly for some people, or the queue time was jumping all over the place, like from 5 minutes to a 25-minute wait. Now for some weird reason, a lot of people are actually telling me that Apple Pay seemed to be the best and fastest payment method to be able to get in and out. Now I personally don't use any Apple products, so I don't use Apple Pay, but it was very interesting that I was able to also get in and out pretty quickly. So basically what I'm saying is, if you were like fast enough, I guess, then you didn't even have to deal with the queue at all. I'm not really sure how that works though. Now the website was also dealing with a lot of loading issues. You were clicking add to cart, it wasn't properly working. And again, this was kind of like a big test, I do feel like, at the same time, because they just applied this new update and I don't feel like it went crazy smoothly, to be honest. Still a lot of upset people. Now the reason I'm mentioning all of that is because WonderCon is right around the corner, and this is going to be an online virtual con for a lot of us that aren't attending the event, and obviously we would want the website running smoothly. And if you think Goldie Roger was bad, just know Law and Eustace Kid are even more popular exclusives. They're limited exclusives that everybody wants, among the other WonderCon exclusives that a lot of people want. So everybody's going to be attacking the same website at the same time, and it's going to be utter chaos. Now personally, if it was up to me, I wouldn't be dropping anything on my website at all until I was sure that the website was going to work properly, because again, a lot of people are still dealing with the fact that they're not able to get into their account. We're still having loading issues, we're having checkout issues, so it's just going to make it a nightmare for everybody during WonderCon and more cons this year. But hey, at least now you can buy Loungefly on their website. I guess that's a plus. So basically that pretty much covers everything going on with the Funko website. Now let's jump into the Funko app. That's where all the real problems are. So over the last few days, I've been talking to some of you guys. I was talking to Bailey about her experience on the app last night, as well as I got a chance to actually read the Google reviews. A lot of recent 1-star reviews that has also tanked down their review number even more. I swear I remember this number being at 3.3 and now it's sitting at a 2.2. And 2.2 is not good for any app, especially with a company this size. Hey guys, editing SkittleRampage here. So last time I checked the app, it was at a 2.2 and that was early this morning. Now it's at a 2.1. Nearing the 1 range. This is getting crazy. So obviously this is not really good from a consumer standpoint. If you're searching if Funko has any apps, you see their app, it has a 2.2 rating, you're most likely not going to want to download that app. Now I took to my notes last night and I actually wrote down a bunch of common issues that I was noticing a lot of people saying. One being, collections are not showing up. And here's actually a screenshot of my collection. It wasn't recently doing this, but I feel like as the days go on, the app has progressively gotten worse for me because it's literally showing nothing in my collection lists. And we were also looking at Bailey's account, and the same thing goes for her and many others. Now, another thing on the collection front was if you wanted to add anything to your collection, it wouldn't actually work. When you click add to collection, it actually just takes you to the settings feature. I have no idea why, where your account name is, reset account, sign out, and everything like that. Now, another big annoying issue with the app was the fact that when people are able to actually access their collections, you kind of notice that a lot of your value was actually going down and a lot of your items were actually missing from your collection since the update. And the funny thing about that is you don't know which things are missing, so you have to literally go through the list. If you have 1,000 pops, that's going to be really hard to tell which ones you're missing in the app and which ones are in there. And someone told me recently that 200 items from their collection are missing. I can't imagine how much work that's going to be to go through and scan everything again. Now, one more thing I noticed a few people saying was that they couldn't see their collection due to the fact that they weren't connected to the internet. And some people were also saying that the app was entirely saying that they weren't connected to the internet at all when they were. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Now, obviously I could sit here for another 10 minutes and go on and on about multiple issues still going on with the app, but I think you get the point by now. I'm honestly at the point where I wish I never actually updated the app because where it was half broken before, it was working much better than it actually is now, where I can't even do anything most of the time. I gotta say, it's very frustrating just because I remember when the Funko app first came out and replaced Stashpedia. Stashpedia is much better, might I add. I wish it would come back. Rest in peace, Stashpedia. I remember when it first came out. And I was very hesitant because I was like, oh, I love Stashpedia. This is going to be like a Funko thing where they're probably going to mess it up. And obviously they did mess it up. And it's just not been a great app since the beginning. However, since the Funko app was created, it's had a lot of bugs and issues with it. And it's really not been the go-to app for your Funko Pop values or collection, to be honest. Because at this point, I'm very close to actually getting a pen and paper to keep track of my collection. It would be much better than the Funko app. And as I was telling my Discord members, I'll just get a messenger pigeon to give me value updates because it would be much faster than the Funko app updates. Now, if you didn't know, there is actually another app and it's called HobbyDB, which is basically just Pop Price Guide's app. And it does keep better track of collection values and pops, different stickers and everything like that. It's a much better app. I personally don't love the layout of their app or website. I don't love how many products they have on it when it's called Pop Price Guide, but it is obviously the better alternative, even though it also has its own bugs. All in all, I just don't understand at this point, what are we, a couple years into the Funko app now, and it just still is not running smoothly. This new update completely destroyed it. Now, the biggest issue that I have with this whole thing is the fact that the groundwork for the app is there. It's like perfect and there. They just need to make it work. And at the end of the day, us collectors just want a place where we can track our collections, see the values, share our lists with people, and that's it. That's literally it. It doesn't really need to be much more complicated than that, but they insist on making it more complicated. I don't know why my voice just cracked. Now, last I saw in the last week, Funko has been actively working to try to fix these ongoing issues. Again, it still seems like things are getting worse, but eventually they will fix them. So I'm just here to tell you guys, I guess just be a little bit more patient. I know everybody's frustrated, and that's why I wanted to make this video to kind of talk about it. You guys can vent your frustrations down below in the comments. Basically, the app is a complete dumpster fire mess right now, and there's really nothing we can do about it except wait. Honestly, the only thing I'm really worried about with this whole disaster of the website and app is the website ready for WonderCon 2023? I really have a strong feeling that it is not. There's still so many kinks and bugs they need to work out. All right, guys, I don't want to take up too much more of your time today with this topic. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to smash that like button down below and share the video for more people to see. Now, I do want to go ahead and end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the wonderful Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys absolutely rock for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. We also have a Facebook group with over 16,000 members that's buy, sell, and trade. And make sure to be following me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.